I hope you guys all are doing well. I am poop tired. I did everything today. Like, just whatever. I am going to try to stay focused. Y'all know I'm not going to be focused, but I will do my best to stay on point. I will get sidetracked. That's what I do normally. I'm going to say stuff that's not going to be pertaining to what the topic is. This is what I do. And a lot of times people learn something from those little side nuggets, okay? Now, if you're still going to look at this video, glad for you. Now, there have been several people ask me, how do I homeschool? What do I do? Just here I have some, about, free books and things of that nature. Hopefully I'm going to answer your questions because I got a lot I got going on here. This for me is the end of the year. So what you see over here, you see a lot of papers. Is a lot of Ezriana's schoolwork. It's not all of her schoolwork, but it is a lot of it. Okay, I'm like, wow. At the end of the year, I'd be like, wow, overwhelmed with paper everywhere. I can't stand paper, but you got to keep the paperwork. But anyway, I'm getting her portfolio together. But let me start with what do you have to do to get started. First of all, I would say research your state. Every state has different rules. Some states might have the same rules. I can tell you for the state of Florida, all you have to do is send in an attended letter saying that you are intending to homeschool your child or children, and this is their name, this is their birthday, and all that. You send that in the grade that they're in. And then you send it to them, and what I would suggest is that you call and make sure that they received it. Nowadays, seems like you fax things over or email it. With Ebony, I had to mail everything in. This is really different nowadays. Like, oh wow, it's more easier, but still, you still got to make sure everybody get the information that you sent out. That's the first thing you need to do. Second thing, the second thing is you call and make sure they got the information. And after that, you, even before you get to the point of sending the intended letter, you want to have an idea of what is your curriculum. What am I going to use? How am I going to work this out? First thing I will say, there is a lot of free things. One of them here on YouTube. I do use it a little bit. I don't use it a lot. But I do use it for songs, and I really used it when she was younger. ABC, just to reinforce what we do. I don't use it to teach her, but some people do. I love teaching. I really love it. But YouTube is a way that you can homeschool. Another way, you can go to your local library, and there are a lot of free books there. Just get a library card. I know I might sound sarcastic. I'm not really. I just want to make it simple. I want to show you guys how simple it is to homeschool. Now with Ebony, I did use the library for books that she can read, and I would let her do book reports and things of that nature. But with Ezra now, I'm just like, even though I was a phobic with germs before, I think it's because I got older, I'm more heightened with it. Like, it's a whole nother level. I'm not that bad, but I do have some stuff about germs. I don't want nobody else's fluids on me. Y'all get one. Even though I'm a herbalist. Yeah. Clubs! No, but for real, y'all. The library is a place that you can find free books. A lot of times you can find books with cassettes. You can find games, learning games. It's so much stuff you can learn, you can find. And I would say don't just go to one library. Go to several libraries in your area, because some may have, you go to a certain neighborhood, you might find better books. Or you can order it. Everything is technology now. You can order books and then they will send it. You will go and get it at your local library. I don't do any of those things, okay? Like I said, I just believe in now. Um, I believe in having my own library. Y'all, as y'all can see, I always have books, but it just has, my library has height. And I have a shed out there outside that's full of books. I have books everywhere, okay? Um, Chap lips. But anyway, what else? Another thing you can do is go garage selling. You can find a lot of great books. That's something I also did with, I do with both of them. You know, I did with Ebony, and I also do that with Adriana. I know it's like going to the library, but I clean the books, y'all. I do. I have my own cleaning solution, and I just be wiping down stuff. You ever had a library book and it was sticky, or you saw, yeah, that freaks me out, okay? Y'all get what I'm saying now, okay? You don't know where that book been, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or the books can be like 40 years old. Okay. But anyway, the library is also another place where, like I said, you can find books and garage selling. Going to your local, oh my gosh, I found Israel so many used books from a thrift store. And I need to go again because I've been buying a lot of books from this, what is it called? What's the name of that book? What is it called? Let me see. I'm sure I got an email from them. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I forgot. The name of this company, I did do, I don't see anything right now. But anyway, I did a review on them. Now, that's another good places. Books. Oh, gosh. Y'all, please work with a sister. Hold on. I'm trying to see, can I pull, maybe they done tweet something. I'm on Twitter, and when they have is it called book? I don't know. Anyway, y'all, if I remember, I'll put it down below, okay? I'm going to put it like that. Hopefully I remember, y'all, okay? I don't see nothing on Twitter right now. Okay. Book law. Anyway, I'm still trying to remember. But, oh, and there's another place you can find books for cheaper prices. Thrift books or book thrift store or something. Book thrift or something like that. Or thrift books. You can find books for a reasonable price. Yeah, they be pretty reasonable. And also, I buy a lot of things. Amazon is like my place to shop. So, I would say you can go on Amazon, buy used books, also new books. I usually buy new books, but off of Amazon, because a lot of times, unless it's an old out-printed book, then I would get that book, if it's used. But a lot of times, those books be like close to the new book price. But you can find a lot of great books on Amazon as well. These people ain't paying me, okay? What else? Now, you also can make your own curriculum. Very easy to do. Now, oh my gosh, there is a book that I use as a guide, because with Ebony, I used Abeka. So, it was a lazy way to homeschool. Like, if you just don't want to be bothered, with too much of homeschooling stuff, and you just want everything laid out for you, there are curriculums out there. I'm saying the word Abeka. That's not that I'm recommending Abeka, but that's what I did use. But they're very, very expensive. You can pay over $1,000 for. It all depends on what you do. You can keep it simple and plain, or you can go to your library and find this book here. Please look at it. It's pause the video. I know I might type it down on the bottom. This video gonna be long, y'all. So home learning year by year, how to design a homeschool curriculum for preschooler through high school. So Rebecca Rupa, I think I said her name right. Y'all know this English language ain't right, okay? And making people think you're not speaking proper English. Y'all go do some research on that. This book I recommend, okay? Because this will help you to know, okay, wow, my child needs to know this for first grade. Like they, around about what they should be doing. So this is a book I do recommend for you guys. It also just give little inserts. I use this a little bit, but when I because I really with Adriana, with me doing homeschool with Adriana, I was so nervous because, like I said, with Ebony, we used Rebecca like for 11 years. 12th year we used Bob Jones. We were Christians, okay, and everything was spelled out. Like my everything. I can't even think right now. My schedule, what I had to do, and the timing, and it was spelled out, okay? Everything. Maybe one day it's all packed. I still have Ebony stuff too, even though it's been a couple years that she graduated. But and she did graduate early. Ebony graduated when she was 17. But I bet if you can find a curriculum, if you just really want to be lazy. See, I did Abeka because I knew Abeka was the top of the line at the time, because there's so much stuff out here now. But they was like 2 years in advance, like with their work. Like Ebony was like doing stuff, college student work. I've had professors tell me like, wow, Ebony's doing work that my college students are doing. So, which was a great thing, stayed on top of stuff. And if you're going to choose Abeka, they are Christian. And I do use Abeka, and I use it also as a guide. It's not my main thing. All of these books that you see here is first grade. All of this is first grade. You might see some second grade stuff. And it's just, y'all, we didn't even get to use all of this. So we homeschooling year round. So we're going to still use some of these things. Some of these things I didn't like, I might do. Like, I know this video ain't stopped. No. But anyway, some of these things I didn't like. Now, I did like, I do like this book, but I didn't continue. Like, this was a book, Adriana, like, it has poems in it, and this, y'all, please, just spend that time with your children. It's some books that I did like, I should say. You don't have to be like me. I was so, like, I wanted to be on top of this, because I was on top of it with Ebony, but it was already spelled out for me. So, I ended up spending a lot of money, okay? Not me. Well, I guess I would. My husband just, he trusted what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I just want to make sure this little girl have everything she need to know, okay? So, it's some books that I don't like, and there's some books I do like. And I might do a giveaway, because a lot of these books, yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway. So, please, even though it's going to cause me to send these books, y'all, I might give away a couple books. I might give away, I don't know. We'll see. We do the word of the day. I really like this because it's helped to enhance the vocabulary for your child. Now, my video will be long if I go through all of these books. So I'll probably do a separate video. The things that I just didn't like. And a lot of stuff, it was just too easy for Adriana too. Because we've been homeschooling Adriana like since she was 2. Actually, since she was probably 4 or 5 months. Like, she was looking at educational things. I think, well, your baby can, my baby can read, or your baby can read. Like, I started her out with that, which I don't recommend. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't something that I recommend. Y'all, I've been giving y'all a little side stuff. Now I'm finna get back on track. Now, sorry for a long video. I'm not one of them people. Sorry, apologize. Keeping it simple and plain. Recommending this book will help you get ideas of what you should be teaching your child for each grade level. Now, I only went to first grade and I read a lot, and we were like, see, it tells you what they should be understanding, recognizing, and we got this stuff down pat. And you can't don't base everything off of a book. You have to really see where your child is. Like Adriana being in second grade, that would be a no for the state, because first of all, I had to prove to them that we started kindergarten when she was what? She was 3. Yeah, she was 3. So she did kindergarten, not kindergarten. Was she 3? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to remember here. She's going to second, so she's 5. But anyway, I had to prove to them she did this work already, and I had to do the same thing with Ebony, because I started Ebony in kindergarten when she was 3. Same thing with Adriana. I think I started a little early with Adriana, just a little bit. So see where your child is. See, because you can get I have a second grade book. I have a couple of second grade books. I'm gonna have to do a separate video, because this video will be 2 hours. And it's too easy. It's not like second grade, like what Adriana's doing. Like, this is too easy for her. So I'll be what I do with that kind of work, and you can still use it, but I use it as a like to reinforce, or to to go back over it and make sure she got it. You know what I'm saying? Or when she come to me, like, she'll come to me at night, like, Mom, I want to do some schoolwork. She used to do that all the time. So we were doing schoolwork day and night. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she don't do it as much, because you hear that TV, which that's another thing I usually, what I started doing with her, no TV for 4 or 5 days during the week. And then at, on Fridays, while we're doing preparation for Shabbat, then she can look at TV, because normally me and Ebony is busy. But anyway, the TV's on because I'm doing this video. But anyway, and that's when I'm telling you, your children you will see the creativity that's in them. This girl draws and do so many activities, and it's like her mind just explode with things to do. And she come up with some stuff, y'all. So when you and also, if your child is looking at TV at night, you'll notice it's hard for them to just fall off to sleep, unless you had them outside ripping and running and doing all that kind of stuff. But anyway, you will find that they go to sleep quicker. Like Adriana get a story read to her, and she go right to sleep. So most of the time, she sleep before the story even like going good. Like she just 2 minutes in and she knocked out, or a minute. But anyway, y'all, I'm giving y'all little side nuggets. That's all this is. I'm not all off track here. But what else? What other question did you ask? Oh my gosh, let me see. Hopefully I can find my computer tripping. Hold on. How can someone homeschool their kids? Do you get free books? Can you do a video? Okay. Another. And you do not have to have, in the state of Florida, you just got to research. You don't have to have a high school diploma for those who are concerned about that. It's weird. What else? Because I had people ask me that question. Like, I can't homeschool. You know, I had a lot of questions when I thought, and I'm like, what is homeschool? Homeschool? What is that? You know, I thought that was some kind of, you know, something weird. But first year, oh my gosh, my husband, at first he was like, homeschool like me. But once I did my research and I found, I'm like, oh, Ebony got to get homeschool. You know, I see you, little girl. But anyway, when he saw the fruit of that first year, how smart his little girl was, you know, at the age of 3, like, whoa. Yeah, he was hooked. He was on it, you know. But anyway, I highly recommend you guys to homeschool your children. They're supposed to be at home anyway, and you can control the environment. There's a whole lot of things that you can do at home. And every day doesn't always have to be with papers and books. Sometimes me and Adriana go outside, or we'll go like a couple weeks ago. We went on a little farm. She saw a little chicken, you know, a little chick being born, but also that chick, one of them didn't survive. So she got to learn about not all baby chicks get to live, or animals. You know, the Most High have a cycle, and some of them be weak and they don't get to live. So she you see what I'm saying? I love, like with Adriana, it's more hands-on. Even though we doing a lot of book work, we doing a lot of, and she loved to read, just a lot of things. But with Adriana, I'm teaching her about herbs. We're more outside. We're touching things. You know, Ebony did get to do some of those things, but it was more books, like all the time. With Ebony, like books. I mean, people used to tell me, everywhere I see you and your daughter, she's always having books, you know. And that is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like that, you know. I'm not 100% like that with Adriana. I tell her, she's 5, so she's still young. Now she just carries coloring books and stuff. That's and I see you, little girl. But I highly recommend, you know, when you homeschool, your children gonna tend to have some books with them regardless. It's just, you can homeschool on the road, because we do that too. Adriana love that. Like if I gotta go to the post office and places like that, and Ebony's gonna be in there a while, we'll pull out book. I have a chart. Actually, I have a bag now. My bag is full of stuff that I did get from Lakeshore. I would have Adriana to get it, but it's too heavy. No, it's too heavy. I don't want you to get it. It's too heavy. It's heavy. Let's see if this little girl can bring my book back, and she's going to take it back. But I usually carry that with me. But what I do now, we do school over there. Like we be outside. We do school all over the place. We just love it. It helps the child as well. Like you in different environments. It's like exciting. She don't look like she's struggling. But anyway, this book bag was sitting up on the shelf up there. I'm like, why did I buy this book bag? You don't have to go buy this book bag. For those who, y'all like me, you know, seeing somebody with something like, well, I want one. You don't have to buy this. But what I have in here is, you know, this is what we doing on some multiplications. No. Now, this book here I bought from, what is it called? Five Below?
Yeah.
Now, this book here is too easy for Adriana. So what I do with this book, I use it as, you know,
we only do
time.
The math.
I use it for multiplication, for the 2 times and 5 times table, 10 times, this little puzzle. But pretty much this is just a little fun book for her to be doing. When I'm busy doing something else, I'll give her something. Excuse me. But anyway, this is my book bag that I take. And see how this is full? I don't just use it. Y'all, we use stuff from everywhere. And also, I don't stick with one thing. And I have if you're gonna school on the road, get you one of these clipboards.
And sometimes we might do this on the road.
Or at home. We do this at home too.
Yeah, we do this at home too.
Y'all, Abby making a smoothie. But anyway, if you have to be on the go, get you a bag. and take. You can go buy them little, them little. Take this back. And I have pencils in there, and all that stuff is in that bag. And we have crayons already in the truck that we in. But anyway, what else did I wanted to share with you guys? The little thing broke off. What else? It is very simple. It is not hard to homeschool. And you will love it. It might get, what I noticed as a veteran, it's a certain time in the year where you kind of be like, man, you start dragging, you start like, but that means it's time to change up, or it's time for you to take a little break. You might have to take a week off, I would tell people never take off a whole summer break from learning anything. I did that with Ebony probably when she was probably was going to 3rd grade. And when that school year came, it was like, huh? What's that? And I'm like, what? You don't remember? Because we were just chilling, relaxing, and just summer hanging out with people and stuff. Yeah. I stopped that. Like, no, we got to do school. I don't care if we just doing language and math or any weak areas that you have. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So what I do with Adriana, we school year round. I just don't stop. I highly recommend that. And it cuts your time in half of how long you homeschool. Because you're homeschooling all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I also homeschool on Sundays, and we homeschool at night sometimes. Like she might want to do some more schoolwork, But anyway, Adrian, I'm doing this video now. She want to take over. I know Sister Sabria's plus size fashion designer would love to see Adrian in this video, and other people. But yeah, can you scoot on over? But let me see what. Okay, go ahead. You can talk about this book right quick. She will.
This book, Mom bought this from Five Below. It says, I love my mom.
Oh, that's cute. And how much did I pay for that book?
You paid.
It's in the front. It's a yellow sticker.
Oh, you paid
No.
$3.50.
$3.
No, $3.
Yeah.
I learned about some money this morning, but okay. I'm trying to take over this video. Okay.
All right, get the scooter and over then. Well, I'll tell you guys what she's talking about. We did some word problems. It was 2nd grade word problems, and it was awesome. And that's another thing. You have to, like, if you're reading out of a book, right, and you notice your child is not getting it, there are different types of learners. You got visual. You got some people just can read a book and they can get it. But some people or children, you have to actually write it out for them. I'm a visual learner. I learned that when I went to college. But anyway, you have to see your child's learning style. So you might have one that, you can get them a book. That's Ebony. Get her book. She got it, Adriana, you can read it to her, or she can read this. I don't know. This girl, she got like 2 darn styles. But anyway, I'm a visual, and I'm not the type. Give me the manual and I'll. This is my way of thinking. Whoever put this together, they didn't have no manual. So let me figure this out. That's me, okay? That ain't no good way to be, y'all. But I'm going to say that. Give y'all some more nuggets, okay? But that's what I do. I don't like reading no manuals. Just let me figure out how to put this thing together. And then if I run into something, then I'll go look in the manual. Of course, I'm not going to be messing with stuff where it cause a problem most of the time. Like I have this speaker here, and I didn't read the manual, but of course, let me show y'all this speaker here. This is what I have hooked. Mine's is red. Mine's not hooked up. and I just hooked mine up, left it hooked up. And Ebony said, "Mom, do you think you should leave it always hooked up?" And I'm like, "Well," and then my thing started acting up, and then she read it. She said, "Well, you're supposed to leave it hooked up all the time." So, yeah, that was one of my errors. So it is good to read the manual, okay? You have different learning styles, so you got to find your child's learning style. You might find yours as well. What else? What else? Okay, did I talk to you guys about the evaluation for the state of Florida? And I think in Georgia, I believe in Georgia you have to, this is crazy to me. This shows this is all about money. I don't have to pay anything other than, I shouldn't say I don't have to pay. I have to pay the teacher or the company, whoever is evaluating your child. I think we pay about $59 for Ebony. I used to pay what I used to pay that lady? Christy. What I used to pay her? Yeah. What? I think I used to pay her $75, $100. Just she didn't charge me, but I just appreciate it, because she was a professor and she was just doing it out of, sister. But anyway, for the state of Georgia is what I was saying. That's why you got to check out your state. I believe they have to, I know I might not be right on this because it's not my state, but I believe they have to do a test, and you can even do the test at home with your child. That's why I say there's money right now. And then send in the result, send the test in and pay for the test. I don't know how much you have to pay, but I think you also have to do an attendance. If I'm wrong, for you ladies or sisters or whoever y'all out there, y'all know y'all rules. Y'all can probably do a video or tell them what you have to do in your state. Link the video on, if you can. I think you can link it in the comment section. I think they let you do that now. I'm not sure. So yeah, each state is different. You gotta find out what is the rules for your state. What else? And what I have to do is send in the evaluation form each year. After I done did the letter and intent, and they clear on that, then the first, like Adriana's kindergarten, which I had already, we had did kindergarten when she was 4. She was 3. Oh my gosh, no wonder why them people trip. She was 3. And then when she turned 5, which was last year, I'm telling the people she's in 1st grade. Eb, can you leave the air on because I'm checking it? You cut it off? Yeah, leave it on. I hope Adriana is not cold. But anyway, so 1st grade, she was 5. She was gonna be, she had just turned 5 in August, right? So it was like, what? You gonna have to show. So I sent all that in. So now she's going to 2nd grade. I have no problem because we already proved that she did kindergarten already. And it's like she to them it's like she skipped kindergarten, even though she did the work. I sent in her portfolio. It was graded. And then now we sending in the 1st grade. Okay. Work, which I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, because I'm kind of, I'm so, ooh, look at him on my chunk. Okay, let me, woo! Okay. Yeah. So I had to show that she had already done kindergarten when she was 4. 4? When she was 3, 4, she had did kindergarten. So when she was she was 4, 5. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like she was 4 and she was getting ready to turn 5. I'm telling them she's trying to do 1st grade. So I had to show proof of that she had already done kindergarten with me without being evaluated or even me sending in the letter. I know I couldn't have sent in the letter because she wasn't 5 yet, so I had to wait. So you got to find out all of these rules, and if you start early, make sure you get a part. You keep everything. And one thing I do is this sloppy, y'all. I don't have the prettiest writing. Hopefully I can grab this. This is simple and this is plain. But this folder here, you just get these little, some people call them vanilla. Write the child name, the grade, the school year, and when they finish. You know, like, I mean, not finish, but the month. And just have it every 2 months or 3 months. Like we have, this is not all her work for this month, like for May and June, because I'm doing her portfolio. But you put it and put a big rubber band around it, and you set it, you know, put it in a safe place. I would say put it in a plastic bin. Like this stuff here is gold to me. You know, I got to keep this safe. So once I finish the portfolio, I am going to put all this in a plastic bin, safe, and you got to keep it. I think even to like 3 years, check your state. I think it's like 3 years after, 2 or 3 years after. Don't quote me on that. But I still had Ebony's on all her books and everything. And I'm going to have to clean that out real soon. But anyway, what else? Get your evaluation after you done did everything and that year is up. You kept all your work. And you get a folder. My folder's over there. Y'all know them binders? I'm not in the right chair. Oh gosh, really? Scraping up my darn chair here. You okay over there? Oh. Okay. This is a binder for those who, you know, or folder, whatever. What you do, like with Adriana's, I put her name, the year. You know, you can make it pretty if you want to. I think I let Ebony color hers 1 year, a couple years. She just made her own little design and stuff like that. And I put it on the front and the back. So I'll know, grab it if I need it for first grade, second grade, whatever. You know, I have it all there. But this is my herb stuff here. But anyway, you just buy you one of these big folders. And a 1.5 inch would be good, or you can get a bigger one. I have like all sizes for Ebony. I think I believe the one I have for Ezriana is a 1.5 inch as well. And I would say buy them when these people have their little school sales and stuff. Just buy them then, because these little things like 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, not 20. You know, they very expensive. But it's ridiculous, like $7. Sometimes you can find them for $2 or $3, $4. But it's sometimes places they like $10, $12 for a look. It's like, wow, oh my gosh. But anyway, you keep the work in you get the portfolio, and you're also going to have the extra work, which that is what you see in those folders. I keep all of that in a you know, those little plastic big bins, and I write on their homeschool. I will put the child's name in that school year. So I got bored with 2 children, but anyway, so that's what I do. So and another thing, what I do, like I'm gonna have what I have in Ezriana's portfolio. I print up. Now this is the teacher certificate. I have to send this with the letter also that I get from the evaluation from the company. I get a copy of that, and I also put that in that portfolio. And the portfolio is holding the work, not all of the work, but some of the work that child did throughout the school year. And what I usually do, I put a divider for math, for the first semester in English or language, whatever grade level they at. Science, history. I will have a divider. I'm working on Adriana's now, for each subject. And that's it. You put about 5 to 10, however many pages of. Some people only put tests. They only put the test of the child, or they will put 2 or 3 papers. It all depends on what you want to do. I just want to put more, to show that, yeah, this is my child. And if you have to, what they call it, be audited, then you just pull out those portfolios. That's all you need to give them. And you got to find the rules out for your state. They have a certain amount of time to tell you that, that they auditing you or whatever, however that is. And you just show them the child's work. What else? Another, I hope y'all appreciate this long video because I am super tired. Other things that I use is a website called education.com. You can go there and get free worksheets. You can go there and get free worksheets, or you can subscribe. I think you pay like $59 a year, and you can get endless. And I've used, let me show, hopefully there's something in here. Oh yeah. Something like, let me give y'all something that's, you got simple things like, these are like divided. Hold on, y'all. Like this is fractions worksheet, count skipping practice. These are the papers that I got off this website. Or now I let Adriana do some cursive writing, but I don't particularly like their style of writing, so I'm gonna use a company that I used before. But you can do the cursive writing. Here you have, now see, this is, I use this as like this extra seat work with Adriana. But anyway, you can get stuff like this off that website, free. Not all of it free. We have a membership. Like this, learning about verbs, the ing, and what I did with this, because this just wasn't enough writing on this page here, so I just took a page and let Adriana, she wrote it on here. So, just showing y'all some things you can get off this website for free. This is fractions. Some of the work that Adriana has done. Adding and subtraction. Just to give y'all an idea of some free things you guys can get. Okay? What else? If I remember, I'm going to put the link down below. What else? Another company you can use is called Time for Learning. Now we use that. Now you have to pay for that too. I think it's about $20 or $25. Don't quote me on the price. It's a month fee. Now even.
Do you know where my jacket is?
Nope. Look over there. Look over there on the bench in the other room. Now that is a monthly fee. I believe it's a month. I can't keep up with all this stuff. I think it's $20 or $25, and they have games and things of that nature. Now, Adriana haven't used that in a little while now, but it keeps track. I like it because it keeps track. It shows you where your child is. Did they pass the level and where they are? Did they get 100%? What's their percentage they got right, and all of that, the time they spun on that, and all. You can print all that up and put it in that portfolio. I also have that I have in her portfolio as well. Is in my folder that's over in another room. Is a big folder that I have my attendance sheet and all the books that she read. And that's another thing. You got to keep a login of the books that the child reads. There's a lot of videos here on YouTube that you can also Google, just right here on YouTube. Just check out YouTube. There's a lot of people talking about homeschooling. Show you different games to play, things of that nature. I see my speaker has gone off, so I hope y'all can still hear me. Really. So, what else? I can't tell if y'all can hear me or not. That would be a mess. Almost an hour. What else I need to tell you about that? If you also Google free worksheets for homeschooler, or like there's another company, I don't remember. If I remember, you guys, and I find it, I will put a link down below of, it's like a spelling, like a list of spelling words and stuff like that. You can use that as well. There is a lot of free stuff. A lot of people do blogs. Grateful 8. I don't know, do she have a blog up, but I've gotten some stuff from her website, and it's a lot of bloggers, homeschool bloggers. They want you to come over. You know what I'm saying? They want you to come over to their site. So they have a lot of new things. So put homeschool free worksheets or something like that. Google that and you will get a lot of stuff. I have used, like I say, from Grateful 8. Grateful 8. If I remember, I'll put her link to her channel. What else? Trying to get you the free stuff. And like I said, I will be doing a giveaway soon. I don't know if I might get to do it this week, because I got to go to the port. Well, no. I'll do it this week, but I'm not going to send it out until maybe next week. I don't like to hold on to stuff. What else? This book again. There are other books out there, but this is one that I use. I had so much stuff, y'all, with Ebony. Even though I was using the backup, like I had stuff from what is it called? Singapore. I think I said that right, y'all. I'm so tired. I had their math books, and oh my gosh, y'all, I had Math UC, and I had all kind of stuff. And I pretty much did the same repeat with Ezra, because this row here, this row, and this row, and stuff back there on the bottom row, I think that is for like second and third grade. But these are her stuff. Really. And y'all just saw the other book. That's all you really need. What you saw in that thing, you don't need a whole lot of books. It all depends on where you want to go. Now, I do recommend that you do give your child a little seat work. Let them work on their own. Independent. Depends on their age. Like Ezra, now she can do independent work. She always thought, no, Mommy, I can't do this without you. It's like, but you know how to do this. So you got to encourage them. You let them know, hey, you're a champ. You got this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think that's it. This video is super long, and I hope y'all can still hear me, because my speaker decided to go out. I don't want to cut it back on because it's not going to act right. What else? Excuse me. I think that's it. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. But I tell you, Google your state. See what are the laws are for your state. Because you might have to do assessment tests. You might have to do the state test. You might have to do all these different tests. And I don't recommend that. Like, I don't recommend, might be simple and plain and all that for you. But I just don't like that type of stress. Okay? But I highly recommend people to homeschool. And if you do have to do the assessment test, just make sure you homeschooling, because there's some people, they call it unschooling. I heard about that when I was homeschooling, and I'm like, unschooling? They don't believe in your child like doing book work and learning, and they want them to just learn, like life skills and go out there and feel the leaves and, no, we doing all that too. We're going to go out and feel nature. They just want you to just learn and, just chill and relax. And, yeah, we do all that. But we're going to learn. We're going to get this. Well, we're going to get the book in. We got to get that done. You know what I'm saying? But this, I love the way I homeschool Adriana is more, with Ebony, it's like, oh, let's go, it was like, oh, stress, But Adriana is more relaxed. You take a little break if you need one. Even though I did get Ebony breaks, it wasn't like crazy like that. But it was more like Becca is very strict, and they over super work the children. Like homework. We don't know homework. What? We got this. What questions you have? We right here. We ain't gonna go back after we done did sometimes 7 hours of schoolwork and then turn around and come back and do some schoolwork at night? Are you serious? No, we finna get this down right now. What's your question? You see what I'm saying? Like, of course you read, of course you want your child reading as much as possible. But yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing Ebony's number. Ebony like to do long videos. I don't like doing long videos, but I'm hoping that this video is very informative to you. Trying to think of anything else that I can add or I don't want to forget, because once I hit stop, that's going to be it. What else? Broaden your learning. I love this because like I'm teaching Adriana about our history. You know what I'm saying? You can do that if your child going to public school, but you know what I'm saying? By the time they finish their schoolwork, I don't even think they have time for all that. I'm trying to think what else we're doing. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Use YouTube as a tool to learn, to teach your child. Like you can learn math, algebra, all that stuff right here on YouTube. A lot of times we'll look at videos about, if we're talking about the skeleton part or the cranial, we're talking about all those different parts of the body. Bam, YouTube. So I add that in with the book. You see what I'm saying? You got your visual, you got your book, you got all that right there. So use YouTube. You can make your own curriculum up. I think she changed her name, Mahogany Homemaker. I believe she have her own blog, and I think she was talking about doing her own curriculum. So check her out if I remember, and if I can find her channel, because we've been Instagram and stuff. So that's, I've been seeing her over there. But anyway, if I remember, I'll put her YouTube channel, because she does a lot of detailing of homeschooling. And there's so many people here on YouTube. I'm telling you, man, Google it. You will learn a lot. I didn't have this tool to learn with Ebony. No, I didn't. But I am glad I didn't too, because you don't want to be handicapped either. Even though I was handicapped, I was spoiled, because I had my everything written out. Like, okay, we're doing this. We got to do this page today. But I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, I want to just feel where we at today. We're going to do this. We're going to talk about that. Even though I wish I can show you guys my book. I would have to go over there, because I don't want Adriana carrying that, because it has all my stuff in it and some of her work. But I have a schedule. I have I write down the work that she does. I have to do this stuff now. Like Ebony was already done for me. I ain't spoiled like that now. But it's a good thing because it's more hands-on. And I can say, okay, we learned about the bones, we learned about the muscles. And then you pop that video, you wrote that video down that you looked at on YouTube. And if it was a website, a paper that you printed off the, what's it called? Education.com. You shared, you printed that off, and you can put that, that you had that on there. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to copy this website so you guys can go over there and check it out. But anyway, that's all, folks. I done did almost an hour video. Shalom to my Yahshua family. I hope this has helped you out. I'm trying to remember. I think that's it. And hopefully I'll remember to put all this stuff down below. And hopefully I'll do time for learning. I'll put that down below too. In the description. That's another website. A lot of people use that. People were telling me, you should use this for Adriana. But I'm not built into a system anymore. Like, we're going to use this every day. No, I don't do that. Nope, I don't do that. We use stuff from all over the place. And that's what I love. And I make up my own stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. And it's fun. Adriana love it. Ebony was talking about, man, I wish I was still being homeschooled. She missed being in school, even though she done got all these accolades behind her name and she's doing all this other stuff, but she just loves learning. That's all it is. But anyway, 1,000 votes to you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope this helped. And please, if you have any more questions, feel free. And if I can, I will help you. If not, I will direct you to those people, those young ladies that do know. Shalom. 1,000 roses.